Welcome to Spaghetti on the Wall. I'm your host, Armando Leduc. We're here to explore the realms of business, marketing, and life. Ready to make ideas stick and grow them into something great? Let's dive in.
Welcome to the Managing Partners Podcast, where law firm leaders learn to think bigger. I'm Kevin Daisy. Let's jump in. What is up, NTL? I'm here with my good friend and favorite person at the conference, Kevin Kennedy.
How about a double bump as we are here in Miami today for a little enthusiasm for the moment?
We got a double Golden Gavel winner.
Now, I'm beginning to blush. I feel my face turning red. And what do you do about that when you get a little blush?
Can we get some makeup in here?
Yeah.
Maybe a fan. Maybe a fan on.
Say, praise the Lord, my brother.
So, Kevin, if you don't follow him on TikTok and Instagram, any of the social medias, you have to. This guy is crushing it. But two-time Golden Gavel winner.
Yeah, that snuck up on me. Never dreamed it. But you know what? The truth is, you put into a plan into effect. You'll hear this. If you learn anything from me from the podcast today, and I'd encourage you, take a note or two, because I'm going to give some valuable wisdom. I can't use it all if I give it to you and help you. Here's the line of the day. You're going to have to stand out or you're going to miss out. So whatever level there is, that's it. Both my sons are doctors. I wanted them to try not to have to be in the fight all the time. And so they were president of their high schools and president of their university, became doctors today. So they would listen to me then. Now they're older and they don't listen to daddy quite so well, but that was true. And my daughter was a high, Miss Tennessee High, Miss National Team, and then she came back and won Miss APSU, her future husband in the audience. So we create it, we don't wait it.
There you go.
I wrote a book about that once.
Yeah, we were just talking earlier about perception and putting your stuff out there, but you gotta create the buzz.
It's some of the lawyers we've debated over the years. Who is the master of illusion? What is the illusion? Are you really that powerful? Are you that strong in the community? Do the people on the jury, will they really connect? So what's the secret? When a guy wins a jury trial, wins another jury trial, and he wins another, well, it's great, but you got to have somebody tell that story, because you can win if no one was out telling the story. Nobody knew about how good you really were.
Yeah, and then they say that always wins, and
then he's got to live up to it.
He's got to live up to it. That's awesome. So you've also won your local Dancing with the Stars.
Yes.
This guy can dance. You to do a little jig for us every year.
I'd be delighted to. It really starts back when I was in the 8th grade. I saw this guy dance at a dance. He was amazing. All the girls ran up and watched. I said, dude, if I could ever learn to dance. So I set a goal to become a dancer, self-taught. And so I broke out in high school and won the school, big crowd, 1,800. Wow. Kev was number one. The next year, different girl, but we go, and Kev wins again. I'm a senior. I'd like to graduate and be undefeated, so I had to use a little leverage, always strategy. So, gentlemen, y'all are listening. We're going to outthink them. We're going to outplan them. We're going to outmaneuver them. The night of the dance, we had prepared. So when we come, the crowd was intense. They're starting to scream, Kev, we can't wait to see you. And then some said, I know you skipped school today, Kev. They were dogging me. And so we're walking through there. It was really bad. I said, oh, my goodness, what am I going to do with this crowd? Agitated going. And the crowd had always clapped for the winner. And I just had enough. Don't ever let your temper get you. Never, ever. A young man will do. Older man, cooler heads prevail. So I remember saying, I said, listen, in a few minutes that music will start. And when the dust is cleared, I'll still be number one. I said that I'm 18 years old. So the crowd boos. And I said, well, I just killed my own audience. There's no way I can win this now. So it's the rules. They have a panel of 5 instead of the crowd voting. I said, turn the music on. Let me go. Of course, we put together the routine and we won. When I got the trophy, Eve heard some booing over here. I said, well, we're going to go early. I think it's a good night, but we'll go. A girl said, can I take the trophy and give it and show it to my mother. I said, another time. I said, I must show it to mine. I wanted that trophy really bad. I didn't want to turn it over. She might not ever give it back. But that's a great story, and we love each other today. In fact, she was a beautiful girl. Her daughter was beautiful and came to work for me many years later. So relationships, that's a good thing to learn today. Me and you, the power of relationships.
That's it. Yeah. And next year, we'll be here doing the same thing. We'll be here all day doing this too. So if you've not come over and got on the podcast here, put yourself out there. If you're not walking around meeting people, like, you're missing out for sure. You know,
got to network. You got to get out there. You're going to miss out.
That's it. You got to put yourself out there. So, Kevin, your law firm location, for anyone that might not know who you are.
I'm the Kennedy Law Firm. We're really Clarksville, Tennessee, 3 locations. And I actually do a lot in Nashville. I do Ask the Attorney. I'm TV in Nashville and been there for 15 years. One of the interesting things I said was a young man. I said, Kev, you've got to get out there. So we did little TV. And so this year, the Lord willing, I've been doing a God and Country TV show for 40 years. So it's really important that I get that milestone for me this year. A lot of preachers, a lot of guys. And I broke out some talent. Had this girl, I was at a banquet. She's 10 years old, big hair, big voice. I said, what's that kid's name? So I brought it up, and I said, I want you to sing on my God and Country show. And she did and became Miss USA.
Wow.
And you know what I told everybody? I said, the kid got her start on the God and Country show with Kevin Kennedy.
There you go.
Yes.
Hang around this guy and listen to him. He's got so many good tips and tricks and a lot of good advice. So, Kevin, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you. Always good to be here.
All right, NTL, we'll be here all day. And we'll see you on the next show with the Spaghetti on the Wall podcast, Managing Partners
Spaghetti
podcast.
on the wall. I love it. Boom.
So, throw it up and see if it sticks, right?
Yeah, throw it up and it will stick.
We'll see you all on the next show.
And remember, you'll hear him say, Kev's got you covered.
Kevin and Kevin.